Hello, Virgo. I have your December intuitive tarot reading. Okay, so in the center of the reading, we have the Lover's card. I'm definitely sensing a lovely partnership, union. There's a lot of threes in the reading, too. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm really feeling here in general is this sense of something that you have been planting seeds for, something that has been building up, that is finally going to, it feels like springboard in a way, and it, for most of you, definitely feels like a relationship, a partnership. So again, being a general reading, that could apply to a business partnership. The Lovers can also be about union within yourself, uniting two parts of yourself, making yourself more whole in a way. It's not that you weren't whole before, but it's like two aspects of yourself coming together, and it more than doubles your strength. It could be talents, it could be beliefs, it could just be confidence and the way you feel about yourself. Union of those things. So it could definitely be about individuals for some of you. But because we have the Three of Cups and the King of Cups, and then the Sun, which in a lot of depictions, as this one as well, we see more than one person and we see them uniting in some way. It could also be friendship, but there's definitely, for a lot of you, a strong sense of romantic energy. The interesting thing is that on the top right, we have the Death card and also the Five of Cups. So what I'm sensing is, because the reading overall feels like hope going forward, it feels like a lot of optimism. The ending or new beginning feels like it's in relation to, I'm hearing emotional detachment for the Five of Cups, but it could also be some sort of turmoil that you've been facing. So it could be something that you've been working on, is working through something emotional in order to ready yourself for a commitment, a union. It may be because I do feel a lot of building and waiting, seeds already planted kind of energy. This very well may be someone that you already know who is a friend that you could develop a partnership with. I feel that this other person is represented by the King of Cups, and you are represented by the Knight of Pentacles. Being a knight, being kind of at an intermediate level in terms of skill or ability, or just on a course of learning even, it feels to me like there will be a rebirth, like a new beginning in terms of something that you're facing emotionally within yourself. But coming up as the Knight of Pentacles, I sense that you may still have some to work through. It's right below this Three of Cups, so there's a lot of more positive cup energy, as in counterbalance to the Five of Cups in a way, especially coming up in that same row together. So I do sense optimism and positivism moving forward. But being a knight, again, there's definitely still work to be done, and also remembering to hold on to what you've learned. You see him gathering here, and I really sense a lot of learning with this card. Also the Three of Pentacles, we see some objects and working on those objects in a seated position. The pentacles are slower, almost a little bit calmer in a sense, definitely more earthy. So if you see those two figures, both the Knight of the Pentacles in the bottom right, and then the card propped up there, the Three of Pentacles, I'm sensing a wisdom coming from those depictions, and definitely driving home that sense of keeping with you what you've learned. It does feel like a lot of lessons about yourself. If this is in relation to a business partnership, or having planted seeds in relation to a business, it's things that you've learned along the way in that sense. In relation to work, let me tune in to see what this Death and Five of Cups may be about. In that case, I'm hearing dissolving partnerships, so it could be going into more of an independent phase, especially with the Page of Wands and the way that that figure is looking at the Sun card. So there may have been some differences with a partner, and now you're going into a more independent phase business-wise, or if you don't have your own business, it could be a switch in jobs, or milder, just a change in the current job you have in some way that definitely feels like a new beginning. Whatever it is, this Five of Cups for all of you feels like it's in the past, recent past, but the past to me, and the Death card is about putting that behind you because of work that you've done, though. You've come a long way. And in relation to a romantic partnership, and I think it applies to business as well, looking at this Page of Wands again with the Sun, I sense a lot of excitement. I sense a spark, because there has been a little bit more of slower building up. It's been more of a building up phase prior to this with all of that pentacle energy. It feels like there may be a spark, something that really gets you moving forward. We have this column here in the center, Three of Wands at the top, the Lovers in the center, and the Page of Wands at the bottom. There's a lot of fire there, and that's in contrast to that pentacle energy. So December could very well bring for you that kind of spark to ignite something to move forward in whether it's work or love. And I'm also picking up on some children. So the union could be with not just a lover or a partner, but also children. It could be your children uniting as a family unit with a new partner, or it could be a reunion with a partner, and maybe you bear the same children, or maybe a partner has children. But I feel that there's that kind of uniting as well. And then another message for some of you with this Page of Wands looking at the Sun card. I feel that if there is a new person coming into your life, that if this King of Cups is a new person, this could be a reunion in the sense of a past love. Feels like something from the past. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that's the recent past, though. So I don't mean like, if you've had a recent breakup, even if it's just been a couple of years or something, I don't really sense that as like someone reuniting with someone that recent. What I mean here, the energy I'm picking up on is really young, like, when you were teenagers even, or even, younger, neighborhood friends, or high school sweethearts, or maybe college sweethearts. Around that time frame for some of you, there could be a reuniting with someone. If that's the case, if that resonates with you, I also sense that past, well, a couple of things. Either that past relationship that you might have a new beginning for had some sort of turmoil, because that Five of Cups is coming up as that as well. They are that King of Cups, and by the way, it could be a water sign, but not necessarily. I just feel that your next partner is going to be someone in touch with their emotions and very healing and gentle and calm and giving of emotions. But again, I feel that if it's a past person, if it's someone that you've been with in the past, there may have been a rough ending, or maybe it wasn't between you. Maybe one or the other of you was going through a tough emotional period, and it kind of impacted. It made things not as sweet. It didn't give you as much of this Three of Cups energy. And so the reunion would be to heal that. For some of you, it could be that the actual relationship had pain, that it was not necessarily something external that you're going through, but something together. Like it was not the most pleasant or happiest relationship, I would say, especially towards the ending. And in that case, the reunion again is to heal that. And one more thing is that it could be coming together with someone, if it doesn't resonate with you that you would meet someone from your past, it could very well be coming together with someone who would help heal some of that Five of Cups energy, maybe help continue to help you on this healing path. And it's not that you need help, because I really feel that you've come a long way, that you've done a lot of work yourself. But part of the purpose is to give each other some healing. But I love the Lovers coming up in the center. It just feels so warm and balancing, and almost like no matter what cards are around it, that's at the center. So that's something really beautiful about this reading. Thank you, and have a good December.